Well, hello everyone. I'm back. Back in nature, the beautiful Eisenhower Park. This is my new find in San Antonio. I'm so grateful my roommate introduced me to this park. So, this might look familiar to some of you. I am holding in my hand my beautifully bluish teal Calm book. And if anyone has been following me for a while, you know that throughout last year, all of 2019, my goal was to cultivate a calm habit each month for like 21 days, practicing something from this book. And you know, I did real good, I think January through May. And then a little thing called residency started, and I don't know, my schedule just got so busy. And so, you know, more than ever, it's been, these last few months in residency has been very revealing as to why having a good either meditative or just some sort of calming practice is so important, because life does get crazy. We've all seen in these past few months with the coronavirus pandemic how crazy life can get, how unpredictable things can be, and why it's so important to have something that centers you, something that reconnects you to your spiritual just base and foundation. And I think for a lot of people, that is what meditation provides. And if you know me, you know that I have struggled with the concept of meditation. I even mentioned this in one of my last videos with this book. It might have started in college. I took a mindfulness course, and I remember we did a walking meditation, and I just could not calm my mind down. And the body scan, forget about it. I could not focus on the body scan. And for whatever reason, that really planted in my mind that I just, quote unquote, wasn't good at meditating, which is probably not even, like, that sentence probably doesn't even really make sense, because it's not something you're good at, it's something that you practice, kind of like yoga. So anyway, recently, yesterday, we had one of our Zoom didactics sessions, and one of the concepts that was discussed when it comes to stress management was to do some breath work, just taking in deep breaths and holding it and releasing it, like very methodically, very focused. And I asked, what if people can't quiet their minds and do that? What if the breathing and being quiet doesn't work for everyone? You know, asking for a friend, when really I was talking about myself. Because in general, any course, like yoga session or meditation course I've been in, I've just not been able to calm down really. All the apps that I use, the Calm app, the 10% Happier app, I just can't connect. And it's been really frustrating me lately, if I'm being honest. And so when I heard that, I just really wanted to ask the doctor who was presenting to us, what could people who have a trouble settling down do? And he gave me an answer that I don't think I've ever received before. I mean, maybe I've come across it in the past and it hadn't really resonated, because right now these things are just so salient to me. I'm not sure. What he said was, it's really hard to calm the body down when your mind is racing. So sometimes you have to use the physiology to physically calm your body down in order to allow your mind to calm down. And that just made so much sense to me in that moment. And he mentioned how he had heard stories of different inner city programs where they would teach a kid how to box and have boxing programs, and then introduce the idea of breath work to them. He introduced the idea of like running to kind of really get all of that excess energy out so that you can allow yourself to relax and come back and meditate. And I just think this really works for someone like me. I have so much energy, and sometimes my thoughts are just racing so much when I'm stressed out about something, that what really helps is to physically allow my body to match my mind. You know, run a couple of laps in this park, go to kickboxing. I really miss kickboxing. That was something that I think really helped, because of that concept of allowing that excess energy to get out. And then this is the part that I had not practiced, that I plan to practice now in the future. After having that activity, allowing your body to get that excess energy out, maybe that's the point at which I should try to meditate, try to be guided through one of the app's meditations, and allow my mind to really calm down now that my body has calmed down. So with all of that being said, I wanted to reconnect with this book, and I stumbled upon a really good passage here that I would like to share. It's a nature meditation. What better place to do a nature meditation than in nature? So if you're listening to the podcast and you are not driving, I would like you to try this meditation. I'm going to clear my throat, make it all calm and peaceful so that you can follow along. And if you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, you can enjoy the beautiful scenery that I'll splice into this video. So everyone wins. Okay. Begin by sitting comfortably in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Take a few breaths, allowing the mind to relax. With your body planted firmly on the ground, feel the earth beneath you. Picture yourself in a field or forest beneath a large leafy tree with strong branches. Smell the soil and clean air. Listen to the wind rustling through the leaves and notice if you hear any birds or animals stirring within. Visualize the tree's leaves, branches, and trunk. Then picture yourself reaching out to touch it. Feel the texture of the bark. Be aware of the shade the tree offers, the wood it provides, how it cleans the air, and its beauty. Appreciate the tree as a living organism. Imagine it drinking up the water through its complex root system. Visualize the lengthening, spreading branches and the leaves opening towards the sun. Well, I probably read through that too fast, so I encourage you to get an official app where you can follow along with the guided meditations of the professional meditation leaders. I was just trying my hand at it so that you wouldn't be, deprived. So yeah, but that's the concept I wanted to talk about today. Just finding a way to do what works for you, whatever allows you to have a calm mind, body, and spirit. Just find different ways of cultivating that for yourself. I think that sometimes when we get advice from people who we respect, we feel like that's the way that we have to do things, but sometimes that just means you should take a little piece from this person, take a little piece from that person, and what you'll end up with is whatever works for you. So I'm going to go actually run now. I walked like a mile to get to this nice spot here, but I'm gonna go actually work out, try and do a guided meditation on my own, and hopefully just keep that up for the rest of this intern year, which is almost over. So anyway, for now, that's all on finding a better way.